Across the globe, a hidden crisis unfolds. Christians in Muslim-majority countries face rising persecution. This is not simply a matter of isolated incidents. It is a systematic campaign of violence and discrimination. Extremist groups like ISIS are at the forefront of this assault. They aim to eliminate Christianity from these regions. This essay will delve into the harrowing reality of Christians living under the shadow of ISIS and other extremist groups. We will examine the brutal tactics employed, the devastating impact on communities, and the reasons behind the world's silence. Finally, we will explore potential solutions and the importance of standing in solidarity with our persecuted brothers and sisters in Christ. ISIS, notorious for its brutality, has declared war on Christians. The group views Christians as infidels who must convert to Islam or die. This ideology manifests in horrific acts of violence. Beheadings, crucifixions, and church bombings are common occurrences. One of the most recent atrocities occurred in the Democratic Republic of Congo in February 2025. The Allied Democratic Forces, an ISIS affiliate, massacred 70 Christians. The victims, including women and children, were rounded up and brutally murdered. This horrifying incident underscores the very real danger facing Christians in the region. Uganda, a predominantly Christian nation, has also witnessed the savagery of ISIS-affiliated groups like the Allied Democratic Forces. The ADF, operating in eastern DRC, has launched numerous cross-border raids into Uganda. These attacks target civilians and often involve abductions, forced conversions, and killings. In June 2023, the ADF attacked a secondary school in Mpondwe, Uganda. They massacred 42 people, most of them students. This horrific incident sent shockwaves through the country and highlighted the vulnerability of Christian communities. The ADF's reign of terror in Uganda exemplifies the widespread threat posed by ISIS and its affiliates. The persecution of Christians extends beyond physical violence. It permeates every aspect of their lives. Discrimination in employment, education, and housing is rampant. Christians are often denied basic rights and freedoms. The constant threat of violence and persecution has led to mass displacement. Millions of Christians have been forced to flee their homes, seeking refuge in neighboring countries or internally displaced within their own nations. This displacement creates a humanitarian crisis, with refugees facing dire living conditions and a lack of basic necessities. Section 5. The Silent Crisis. Why the world turns a blind eye. Despite the severity of the persecution, the plight of Christians in Muslim-majority countries often goes unnoticed. The mainstream media rarely covers these atrocities. When they do, the coverage is often minimal and superficial. This lack of media attention contributes to a climate of indifference and inaction. The world remains largely unaware of the suffering endured by millions of Christians. This silence allows the perpetrators to act with impunity, knowing their crimes will go unreported and unpunished. Section 6. The role of international organizations. A glimmer of hope. International organizations such as the United Nations and various NGOs play a crucial role in providing aid and advocating for the rights of persecuted Christians. However, their efforts are often hampered by a lack of resources and political will. The international community must do more to address the root causes of persecution and hold perpetrators accountable for their crimes. This includes imposing sanctions, supporting religious freedom initiatives, and providing humanitarian assistance to those affected by violence and displacement. Section 7. Standing with the persecuted. A call to action. The persecution of Christians is a global issue that demands a global response. We cannot remain silent in the face of such injustice. We must raise awareness, speak out against persecution, and support our persecuted brothers and sisters in Christ. We can make a difference by contacting our elected officials, supporting organizations working to aid persecuted Christians, and praying for those suffering for their faith. Our collective action can help amplify the voices of the persecuted and bring an end to this crisis. Section 8. The enduring faith of persecuted Christians. Despite facing unimaginable hardship, Christians in these regions remain steadfast in their faith. Their resilience and courage in the face of persecution serve as an inspiration to believers worldwide. Their unwavering commitment to Christ reminds us that even in the darkest of times, faith can endure and triumph over evil. Their stories of perseverance offer hope and encouragement to those facing persecution and challenge us to stand in solidarity with them. Section 9. Conclusion. Breaking the silence, building a better future. The persecution of Christians in Muslim-majority countries is a complex and multifaceted issue. It is a hidden crisis that demands our attention and action. By breaking the silence, raising awareness, and supporting those affected, we can help bring an end to this injustice. Let us work together to create a world where all people are free to practice their faith without fear of violence or discrimination. Let us stand united in our commitment to religious freedom and build a brighter future for all.